look in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, I'm going to say this only one time and one time only because I'm not going to repeat this over through this video because I know somebody's going to get emotionally charged about what I'm going to say in this video. But let me say this. One time, I strongly disagree with what Diddy did to Cassie, his ex-wife. I strongly disagree with him putting his hands on her the way that he did. I am against all forms of domestic violence. Now, I'm going to say that to you one time because there's going to be a beta male jumping here with a comment. They're going to be emotionally charged. Just read the comment. It's going to sound like you're mad as hell. Now, why did I say that? Because I believe, as an advocate of men, I believe that Cassie is just as guilty as Diddy was. Cassie put herself in that situation where she was taking those butt whippings. She could have left at any time, okay? I'm sick and tired of the narrative that she is such a victim. She's not a victim, not by a long shot. Let me play these clips, and then I'm gonna go further into this thing. I know it's a different angle than what you have heard before, but I stand on what I say. Let's get it. 1 second.
Let me just say this, homie. Where was the outrage for and the support for Jonathan Majors, right? A black man who was running away from a white girl who attacked him. He pushed her away in self-defense. You know what black people say about that? He shouldn't have been with that white girl. Well, guess what? Cassie shouldn't have been with that billionaire who gave her $30 million for taking. She liked to use the same drugs he was using. She never, not once, called the police. Yeah, if you really trying to get away, you don't pack your bags, you leave the bag. But guess what? You want them Louis Vuitton bags. Yep. You want them watches. You want them diamonds. You want that shit he bought that you didn't buy. Right. So guess what? Ass whoopings come along with some shit. That's the real. That's what people don't. And it might not be ass whoopings. It might be verbal abuse or mental abuse.
Oh no. Smack on a pimple face, collard green.
Is it right or wrong? It ain't your business.
I agree with everything that man said. Cassie could have left a long time ago. And before Cassie got into a relationship, a serious relationship with P. Diddy, Puppy, what he want to call himself, this week, she had already heard about the rumors of him putting his hands on other women that was in relationship with him. See, this is what happens. When you're a lady with talent who sacrifices integrity, who sacrifices her own safety for success, for notoriety, for money, for fame, for the come up. That's what happened. You chose to be with that man. And whenever a woman decides to leave a man, she leaves that man. She's not just going to stay in that situation year in, year out, unless there's a benefit to it, okay? That woman got all the money she needed. She got married and stuff. Now she can go ahead, she divorced that man and got his money. Now, she was already an international millionaire, a well-known name. If you don't want nothing to do with a man that is so evil and so wicked, then why did you take him to court and threaten to expose him unless he pays you and he settled out with you with $30 million? If he was so bad. And if he was so bad, why did you stay in that relationship? And I'm gonna tell you something. This is not no regular woman from the street. This is not your average woman who makes the normal annual amount of possibly $30,000 a year or even $100,000 a year. This is a multi-millionaire woman who's worth over $1 million liquid, but then have assets that can total over the amount of $1 million. She could have left at any given time, okay? At any given time. Again, when you choose, Diddy is a pookie, a millionaire pookie, Ray Ray, a Nook, a violent man. But anytime you choose that man, simply because there's a payoff in it, because there's a bag in it, simply because you can get more exposure if you choose to go that route, then what happened to you came upon you by your own decision. You brought that whooping upon yourself. You could have left. And I know someone gonna get mad what I said. I don't care. I stand on what I believe in right here. I'm tired. Now, Diddy, I can't believe he did what he did, but he did it. If he is even a fraction of what they are accusing him of, then he needs to rot in prison for the rest of his natural life if he's done those things that he has been accused of. But I cannot let Cassie off the hook because Cassie is so-called a victim. She is a victim of her own decisions. She brought that whooping upon herself and all the other ones that she had prior because she refused to leave. Don't give me that oh, she's so scared, she's so terrified and all this other stuff. Diddy allegedly blew up somebody's vehicle and all that. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. What came into your life that gave you the strength to leave him later? You decided to be with Diddy. So if Diddy is a monster, what does that make you? The lover of the monster. You stayed there. Like Charleston White said, you enjoyed those drugs that you was involved with when it came to Diddy. I know the stories about him allegedly having you to sleep with male prostitutes. But I have to really ask myself, because I don't know Cassie, I don't know Diddy, but I have to ask myself, did she ever at all enjoy having intercourse with different people, prostitutes or not? I guess we'll never know. Why didn't you leave? Now, you also want to know why no one's coming to Diddy's defense? Because they are guilty. They are just as guilty as Diddy. Everybody that hangs with Diddy is just like Diddy. I'm talking about the security guards. I'm talking about Jay-Z. I'm talking about everybody that was there who went to his parties and was aware of what was going on. You came there because you enjoyed it. Of course, it could probably help to better some of these people's career if they went to Diddy's party. But most of those people who went to Diddy's party was already well established, such as Beyonce, such as Diddy. And Diddy did not just have entertainers there. He had politicians there. He had lawyers there. He had doctors there. He had surgeons there. Diddy has even had royalty there. Kings, queens, princesses, and princes from other countries, emperors from other countries at his party. Okay? Why are you there? And when Homeland Security went there, from my understanding, unless I'm wrong, but from my understanding, they took all of the computers, all of the footage of him recording everybody. They took all that stuff to protect the powers that be. When was the last time? They didn't do that to R. Kelly. They didn't do that to Bill Cosby. They sent down there a militia to go in that man's home, not to arrest nobody, purposely, not to destroy anything, purposely, but to remove footage, to remove anything that could record anything. Now that they have that, now they're going after Diddy. Do you really believe it's a coincidence that now, after those tapes, after his home was raided by Homeland Security, now there's a tape of him putting his hands on Cassie in the hotel? Now you're getting it. This is by design. This is to further discredit him and to paint him as a monster, making him a patsy so that anything he says against those powerful people will not be taken seriously. And he's wrong for everything he did if he done everything that he's accused of. Okay? I'm not fighting this shit. You can't just tell me anything. Cassie is just as guilty as him because she knew about the drug activity there. She knew about the quote-unquote alleged prostitution going on there. She knew about all these things. How come she didn't stand up and fight against it? How come she didn't call the police? How come she didn't do anything but sit there and take it and pretend she didn't want to be there? Like Charleston said, when you're trying to get away from somebody, you're not finna grab no damn Louis Vuitton bag. You're not finna grab no Gucci bag, no Gucci shoes, no Gucci shades. You're gonna skip, scatter, and get the fuck out. You're gonna leave. You're gonna leave. So let's keep going. I got some more to show you. 1 second, ladies, as I pull it up on the screen. There it is. Be patient with me for the play it right now.
Does it stick up for Puff? I do.
What do you mean?
Go ahead.
Hey, man,
Cassie, you wasn't here, so I want him to hear this.
Cassie ain't the bitch y'all think she is. I always say this, man. Domestic violence is not always abuse because some bitches like to fight. Cassie is The same woman that would go to Puff Daddy's house while Kim Porter was alive and watch Puffy beat on Kim, cuss Kim out, abuse Kim, and laugh at Kim. Kim's friends have came out and it's documented that they say Cassie used to be torturing Kim with Puff.
Now, did you hear that? It's been documented. All this stuff is verifiable facts. I'm tired of people making men seem like they are just the devil. Now, if he did these devilish things, like I said, he need to go away. But I'm tired of women being a part of these egregious things, these horrible, satanic, demonic things, and they get away with it. Y'all always want to believe a woman. You always want to believe a woman was a victim. She was there. She used to make fun of Kim Porter. He whooping up on her booty. Like I said earlier, this woman, Cassie, have heard the rumors, knew about the rumors about Diddy putting his hands on other women, but still, she decided to get with Diddy. Diddy is not the most handsome man on the planet, either. Cassie could have got any kind of man, the way she looks. But any other man could not give her the opportunities that she needed to be a successful superstar. She was chasing the bag, and she's still chasing the bag. So you ain't getting no sympathy from me if you chose to stay, because Cassie had resources that was available to her that the average woman does not have when it comes to domestic violence. Okay? She could have made sure. Look at what Kim Kardashian did to Kanye West. She made it where Kanye West could not even enter into the mansion that he built for her and his family by putting security guards out there, and he had no ability to access his own home. So what makes you think that a woman who has multi-millions of dollars, who has fame, prestige, notoriety, could not do the same thing with Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Sean Combs? What make you think she couldn't take some type of extreme measure that would have kept that man off of? Huh? You got to stop being sheep, okay? You got to stop letting people teach you what to think instead of learning how to think for yourselves, man. Okay? There's always, three sides of the story? His side, her side, and God knows the truth. That's the side, that's the most important side. But according to the evidence, man, this woman knew what she was involved in. Okay? So you're not going to get me on here talking about, oh, I feel sorry for Cassie. I don't. Cassie came out on time. She got she's $30 million richer. And best believe, this is what these musty back heifers do. She's going to write a book. She's going to try to milk this for every single dime and penny that she can get. She's going to do everything she can to monopolize and capitalize over this situation about Diddy. Now, if Diddy will win, I think it's more of a win than an if, but when he goes to prison, when he get caught up, because he's running from the police, you only run if you're guilty. Don't think he's not running. I know he's running because as soon as Homeland Security came to his house, when you see your children getting harassed by those type of people, they putting them in handcuffs, and you stay in the country you at and you don't come back to see on your children, what did that tell you? There has to be some truth to what people are saying about Diddy. I believe there's some truth in that. But I believe there's powerful people now that's working against Diddy, who's trying to make him the fall guy, trying to make him where you wouldn't believe him, to discredit him, because he is most likely a wicked person. But because he's a wicked person does not mean that he doesn't have any truth or know of any truth or know anything that is factual about anybody else that he was associating himself with. You get what I'm saying? And with the evidence gone, the footage gone of people that he was recording in the house, if it's gone, then it's just his word against their word. You hear what I'm saying? Yeah, let's keep going.
She is not this victim broad that everybody is making her out to be. This is a treacherous bitch. Anytime a woman that is that beautiful is dating a nigga that is that regular looking, she's hustling her pussy. This is a woman that hustles. Ain't nobody got the courage to stick up for Puff. I do.
Now, let's make this clear. I'm not sticking up for Puff. I'm not sticking up for Diddy at all. I'm sticking up for what's right. If he did the things that he's accused of, then yes, he needs to go away. I'm not sticking up for him. I'm not sticking up for her either. But I'm sticking up for what is right. That's what I'm sticking up for. That's it. You know what I mean? Because the stuff that he's accused of is horrible. I'm gonna play that little that BS apology that he had, and I'm gonna tell you right now, he should never have apologized. That makes his position look even worse, because first he was denying all of the stuff that people are accusing him of, but then you come back after it's proven that you did these things. Now you want to say you're sorry that you hit rock bottom. No one is going to believe Diddy now, okay? Diddy can come on here and say that he was having the worst time of his life. He hit rock bottom. Dude, you're the same guy I see on Taco Bell commercials telling them, hey, tell them Diddy said come in at 2 o'clock. You're the same guy I see at these parties, multi-millionaires there, and you promoting your Ciroc bottle. You're the same guy that going to every red carpet event. You wouldn't own rock bottom. You didn't hit rock bottom, okay? You didn't. You were having fun, the wrong kind of fun, okay? This is what happens when you surround yourself with yes men. When you don't have no one in your group to pull you back and to correct you, because they fear that they're going to lose compensate. They're going to lose money if they tell you no. They worry that you're going to cut off their career. They worry you got to have someone that's going to help you remain anchored. And along the way, he didn't have that. He lost that, if he ever had it. He needed somebody in his corner that he respected enough that he could listen to them, but he didn't have that. All he had was these illegal substances, bad women. I don't know about his sexuality. I think he bi myself, because I think he might be a little fruity. I've been hearing that since I was a kid in the 90s. I heard about P. Diddy messing around with people like that. So that ain't nothing new to me hearing these things about him now. And that doesn't even matter. I don't even care about that. I'm care about the illegal activities. You get what I'm saying? This is what happens when you get too much money, too much power, and there's no one there to check you and keep you focused and balanced on what is right. Now we're going to see a very successful black man, perhaps a cornerstone of hip hop since the 90s, about to go down. Diddy has brought a lot to hip hop culture. He has brought a lot to R&B culture. He has brought a lot to entrepreneurship. Because now people believe they can do it because Diddy did some of the stuff he did, like Master P. These men have taught other black men and black women that you can be successful, that you can stand outside the box, you can think outside the box, you can become a millionaire. And now we're about to see him fall. So I don't want to kick him while he's down, even though he did that to her. But I don't want to kick him while he's down. I don't celebrate the fall of any black man. But I will say this right here. If he did those things, he needs to go where people who do those things go. He needs to go there. There's no excuse for what he did. If he did it allegedly, there's no excuse for that. So that's my position. And you let me know what you think about it in the comments. But let me go ahead and play this BS apology. He shouldn't even apologize, to be honest with you.
I was up. I hit rock bottom. But I made no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video.
Now that's a lie. That's a lie. He does not take full accountability for his action on that video, because if he actually felt that way, then he wouldn't have to have paid Cassie $30 million and fight against Cassie when she was accusing him of doing that. If he really was sorry and regretful and remorseful for what he did, he would have went ahead and paid it out, gave the money, put it up, took care of that. If he just sad and mad that he got caught, that's all that is. I think we all know that. That man would not have came out with that apology if there was no physical proof that he did those things. So he'd been denying that stuff from day one. Now that the truth is out there, your apology means absolutely nothing to nobody. This is what you call damage control. This is damage control. He's trying to put himself in the best position to where he gets time. He gets the least amount of time that he can get. I'm telling you what it is, man. This is what happened when you got your hand caught in the cookie jar. And that's what happened to him. Well, y'all let me know about what y'all think about this in the comment. I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all be careful now. Be safe now. You hear?